Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Little Chapel of Faith. My name is Tina. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. We have platforms on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. If you're on any of those or all of those, please like, subscribe, and share. It keeps our word out there and going. I'm here with the readings from the Diary of St Faustina. We are on page 420. Number 1143. And remember, if you're new here, we do have a playlist on YouTube with the readings thus far. During adoration, the Lord gave me a deeper knowledge of matters connected with this work. Today I ask the Lord's pardon for all the offenses committed in our convents for which his divine heart suffers. June 6th, 1937. The first Sunday of the month. Today I made my monthly retreat. A light from the morning meditation. Whatever you do with me, Jesus, I will always love you, for I am yours. Little matter, you leave me here or put me somewhere else. I am always yours. It is with love that I abandon myself to your most wise decrees, O God, and your will. O Lord is my daily nourishment. You who know the beatings of my heart know that it beats for you alone, my Jesus. Nothing can quench my longing for you. I am dying for you, Jesus. When will you take me into your dwelling place? Let the great sinners place their trust in my mercy. They have the right before others to trust in the abyss of my mercy. My daughter, write about my mercy towards tormented souls that make an appeal to my mercy delight me. To such souls, I grant even more graces when they ask. I cannot punish even the greatest sinner if he makes an appeal to my compassion, but on the contrary, I justify him in my unfathomable and inscrutable mercy. Right, before I come as just judge, I first open the wide door of my mercy. He who refuses to pass through the door of my mercy must pass through the door of my justice. When once I felt hurt because of certain things and complained to the Lord, Jesus answered, My daughter, why do you attach such importance to the teaching and to the talk of people? I myself want to teach you that is why I arrange things so that you cannot attend those conferences. In a single moment I will bring you to know more than others will acquire through many years of toil. June 20th, 1937. We resemble God most when we forgive our neighbors. God is love, goodness, and mercy. Every soul, and especially the soul of every righteous, should reflect my mercy. My heart overflows with compassion and mercy for all. The heart of my beloved must resemble mine. From her heart must spring the fountain of my mercy for souls. Otherwise, I will not acknowledge her as mine. On several occasions, I have learned how some religious defend their own glory under the pretext of being concerned for the glory of God, whereas it is not a question of the glory of God, but of glory of self. Oh, Jesus, how painful this has been for me. What secrets the day of your judgment will bring to light. How can one steal God's gifts? Today I experienced a good deal of sorrow because of a certain person, a lay person, that is, on the basis of one true thing. She said many things which were fictitious, and because they were taken to be true and spread around the whole house, when the news reached my ears, my heart felt a twinge of pain. How can one abuse the goodness of others like that? But I resolved not to say a word in any defense, and to show even greater kindness towards that person. I became aware, however, that I am not strong enough to bear this calmly, because the matter lingered on for weeks. When I saw the storm building up, and the wind beginning to blow sand into my eyes, I went before the Blessed Sacrament, and said to the Lord, Lord Jesus, I ask you to give me strength of your actual grace, because I feel that I will not manage to survive this struggle. Shield me with your breast. Then I heard the words, Do not fear, I am with you. When I left the altar, an extraordinary peace and power filled my soul, and the storm that was raging broke against my soul as against a rock, and the foam of the storm fell on those who raised it. Oh, how good is the Lord, who will reward each according to his deed. Let every soul beg for the help of actual grace, as sometimes ordinary grace is not enough. I'm going to leave that there. And I really felt that one. It's hard when you hear things that people have said about you and you're trying to just, there's so many ways to handle it. And I know even for myself, I've chosen just to not address it and not, do anything. But it's difficult. And it's difficult to, she was able, to forgive. And, it's difficult. We work every day, I feel like, anyway, for myself. I struggle to do better, and I struggle to, to forgive when someone hurts me like that. But I don't address it either. And I don't, I don't go up to that person and say, anything. I choose to just let it go and try to live my life in peace. And I think I find myself more staying away from situations and things like that. Or people that sort of, I guess, are trying to take away that peace that I'm trying to obtain. So it's hard sometimes, I'm human, and it's hard. But I guess that's why she's a saint and I'm not. So, but I'm working on it, But yeah, it's kind of hit home a little bit on that one. It's difficult, I think being a Catholic, or maybe any Christian, but I know being a Catholic and trying to do the things that we know we should be doing and are right, some days are really hard. And, we just have to keep working on it. And that's what I do. So, yeah. But anyway, I hope you're all having a beautiful day. Be well. Be safe. Be kind to each other. And God bless us all.